There are three pillars of making love a priority. Pillar number one, permission. Pillar number two, position. And pillar number three, practice. These three pillars are particularly important because a lot of times women have no idea where they are in a process, okay? And then, it can be very discouraging is the best word I can choose for that. Disappointing and discouraging when a person doesn't know where they are in the process, but then you yearn for the results. So let's think about this, okay? First and foremost, okay, a woman needs to give herself permission. Permission to be different and experience different. Not only on the man's side, okay, it's also happening amongst single women, all right? Have you ever been in a room of single women and you're hearing them talk and they're telling horrible dating stories and then they're talking terrible about men and this terrible stuff, just bad stuff, and they're all laughing and joking and that's just the way that they think and that's the way they do it. You ever sit back and like, wait a minute, I don't want to keep thinking this way. I don't want to feel that way, And if you say anything, God forbid, you speak up and like, wait a minute, I don't agree with that. I don't think like that. I want to still believe in love. God forbid you speak up. Oh my God, they'll tear you apart. So moving away from certain circles that are not supporting you, actually, having that mindset that I might need to make some difficult decisions, like giving yourself permission to actually do the thing. It starts there. No one's going to come into your life because you're grown. No one's going to come into your life and physically, remove you from toxic situations. So you have to be the one, a self-advocate for your own well-being, right? Because sometimes it's so normalized now. It's hard to even know when you're engaging in something that is like anti, productivity. Number two is position. A lot of ladies come to me and they're like, I just need to be in the right place. I just need to be seen. I just need to be found. And it's like, okay, I understand that. I get that. That's what people have told you that you need to do. However, if you haven't given yourself permission to actually do a different thing and think a different thing, then being in the right place, even at the right time, without the right mindset, it's not going to yield results. And it can be really, really damaging to a woman's self-esteem. Usually it's just the mindset. Mindset needs to be shifted, okay? You need to allow yourself to think outside of what you think you should be thinking. A whole brand new way to be thinking, all right, to get better results. When I say position, it's not what you think. It's not just showing up at the bar or showing up at church and you just sitting there and thinking that things are just supposed to shift. You don't have to do those things. Do those because that's what you want to do, but that has nothing to do with getting results, positive results, being cared for, taken care of, someone prioritizing you, someone treating you like a queen, basically, respecting you. Positioning has less to do with physically where you're showing up and more to do with mindset. How is your mind really taking you? What is your thoughts really taking you? Okay, that's really what that's all about. And practice. Number three, practice. You got to be willing to implement the things that you're learning. Okay, the mindset stuff. There's going to be a lot of things that will try to come and disrupt your process here, your progress here. You're going to share your experience with someone and they're going to talk like, oh my God, why are you doing that? Something's going to come up with your kids. Something's going to come up at work. It's going to try to totally shift you and take you totally out of what you're doing for yourself. I'm not saying that those other priorities are not important. I'm just also saying balance. God is trying to make a move in your life and you need to be able to give this importance. You have to be able and willing to give this importance. Everything else can't be more important than you all the time. Everything else can't be more important than you all the time. And I'm saying that with power and authority because I can't take it. Like the number of times that I'm having conversations with women, everything is more important than they are. And then you expect somebody else to make you a priority. Meanwhile, who's looking out for you? Who's looking out for you? there's always going to be things that are going to come in that's going to try to distract you. So putting it in practice is going to start today. Today, you're being challenged to make love a priority. This is important to you. You want something different. You want a fresh experience in your life. You want to start to feel wonderful about the choices that you're making. You want to feel excited about the options that you have, right? You have to start today to put these things in practice. It starts with commitment.